I know all my acronyms, and I can't remember that one. It's chemical burn.
No.
CBRN.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember what it stands for. I'm actually pissed. Chemical. It's not burn? I thought it was burn.
No.
What does it stand for?
Big booty bitches.
Biological.
Biological. Chemical, biological, something nerve.
I think it's radiation nerve.
Radiation nerve. Right?
I think it's radiation. Maybe I'm wrong. Radiation.
I think it's nerve, though. Nerve agent.
Yeah. That's what the N is, nerve agent.
Yeah. This is so good.
Shane Gillis is pretty good.
He's my favorite comedian right now. He's one of the greats. He does the best Trump.
He does do a pretty good Trump.
Abu Bakar al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog. If that was me, I wouldn't have died like a dog.
A beautiful dog.
A beautiful dog. It would have been a beautiful dog. You know, the SEAL teams are the best the military can offer. They don't go through the front door. They go through your wall. It's a big wall, just like the one I'm trying to build in New Mexico. Big wall, expensive wall, very effective wall. Abu.
All right. Are we live?
Yeah, go ahead, take us in, dude.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Stand By. I'm Tony. We got Phil and Jay here. Chris is out once again.
He's sick.
Sure. That's what we call it. Sick.
He's sick.
He's sick of us, maybe.
Sick of the government is what he is.
Sick of us.
He's out there fighting them right now.
He's out there.
On the front lines.
He's out there.
Guys put in voice.
He's starting the next Capitol building incursion.
He's going to investigate the bank thing right now. It's on his way.
He lost $14 million in that bank. Your money's safe, Chris. Keep it in. Talking about gas masks today, guys.
We're going to talk about gas masks if you guys haven't figured it out. So
Quick gas masks.
Before I go into mine, what's your guys' experience with gas masks?
Well, when COVID hit, I had that in Vaughn's every single night.
Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't.
Every night. It's the only thing. It's the only thing that I felt that would keep me and my family members, loved ones safe. Right? Because COVID was an airborne disease, like kind of like a neurotoxin.
0.01 microns.
And, you know, those N95
filters, maybe it was.
They're like hole punches. They got huge pores in them. And I wasn't going to risk it.
It's a screen on a submarine door, dude.
Flex Seal can fix that, baby. That's a lot of damage. What model is that? So what do we have here? Tell us what you have first.
This is the AVON C50.
Is that what we get issued?
We have the M50.
M50.
Yeah, the M50 is a lot more streamlined.
Restricted. Notice how I said issued, right?
Yeah, issued.
It's got holes in it.
It's got bodies on it, is what it has.
I mean, personally, if I were to be able to choose, I'd choose the M50, mainly because of the low profile canisters. Because as you guys can tell, these are the canisters. Well, this looks
like a fucking jet boil.
This isn't the canister. This is the cover for the canister. Right. So I'm gonna actually open one up so everyone can see it. So loud.
Do that in front of the mic so everyone can hear.
Anyways, this is the same one that I've been issued. You've been issued?
Yep.
M50 is the same deal.
So that's the C50. That's not the M50.
That's the civilian model.
Right. So I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference?
I think
the difference literally is the profile of the canisters. So the canisters on the M50 are super thin, a lot easier to mount a gun up to.
Yeah.
They're
rectangles.
Yeah. Those are.
They fit. Everything's a lot tighter to the face.
Yep.
It's so you can cheek a.
So you can cheek it right.
No tint, huh? You didn't get tint with this thing?
You gotta get the black tint, man.
So
that's.
Like, I'm not trying to be flashy with this thing. It's here to save a life.
Well, what if someone hits you with?
What do you have it for? What's your main reason?
The reason why I picked this up mainly was for
COVID.
No, I got it for in the sense of this was part of my prepping aspect of things.
Right. When shit hits the fan.
Yeah, something were to happen. But
how many did you get?
I only have one.
Oh, that's great. Your fucking family.
Looks like Charlie's wearing it. Charlie, come here.
No, I'm wearing it. I'm the one who needs to be able to see and see what's going on.
Fuck them kids, right?
Fuck them kids. She doesn't want to wear this thing, dude.
She don't want to do what you say in general.
All right, I don't know if I can wear it. So no, I got this thing mainly, honestly, for like I said, for the prepping aspect. But I keep this thing handy for like because it's obviously it's useful for fire, right? So if you go into if the house is on fire, if you're somewhere that there's a lot of smoke,
stay low.
This is really useful for that.
Is it?
Yeah.
If you stay low and you're in the area where it's not gonna, you can't go. It's not fresh air.
It's not fresh air.
Not fresh air hookup, but it'll filter out the carbon, so you don't get smoke inhalation.
Yeah, you won't get smoke inhalation from. So it'll help you, so you can get out of the house and not have to worry about like.
It's meant so if you're low crawling,
I can be
smoke,
okay.
You're not gonna fucking cough.
Yeah, so it's not fresh air coming through, but it's keeping all the chemicals that will get you, like you said,
get you sick.
Yeah, get you sick or kill you. Basically, that's what this. So it's good for that. It's good for any kind of bullshit stuff. We're in a weird time and world where people talk about nerve agents and all that kind of stuff, and theoretically this will stop all that. It is CBRN rated. These are the CBRN filters for it. So it has that whole thing, and then so that's the main reason why I got this thing. I do want to get a couple more, honestly, for the family.
How much are they?
So this mask, just the mask, not even the canisters, just the mask was like $550.
Michelle, earmuffs.
So they're not cheap. They're not cheap.
Does it have an expiration date too?
The canisters do. The mask, from my understanding, does not.
I don't think the mask did.
Just if it.
What's CBRN?
Well, maybe the plastic, like the rubber would wear out for a while, like after certain.
Dude, I don't remember what it stands for. I'm actually pissed. Chemical. It's not burn. I thought it was burn.
No.
What does it stand for?
Big booty bitches.
Biological.
Biological, chemical, biological, something nerve.
I think it's radiation nerve.
Radiation nerve, right?
I think it's radiation. Maybe I'm wrong. Radiation.
I think it's nerve though. Nerve agent.
Yeah, that's what the N is. Nerve agent.
Yeah.
R, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was radiation. Yeah.
Radiation.
Yeah, I think it is radiation. I thought it was.
It's been a minute since I've.
So yeah, so that's what. So it does a lot.
Send you back.
Does a lot of the fun things.
I'll go back.
It has its use. It has its purposes. Like I said, it's just like majority of things when people quote unquote prep or do like that, they're looked at as kind of weird, but it has uses outside of the the standard prepping aspect. Theoretically, yes, I can carry this into during the COVID scare, and
you could.
It would have been.
It's nuclear. The N is for nuclear.
Nuclear.
I thought it was nuclear. I double checked.
Oh, I'm glad.
I was like nerves. Like,
I'm glad you didn't die on the hill the way you normally do. I'm glad you didn't just light my ass.
Because I didn't know. Honestly, I was like, I haven't done it in a while either.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
So nuclear. There you go. So everyone's on the keyboard just.
It's nuclear. Did you even fucking serve between 2009? It's like, fuck, dude. Yes, I'm part of the 3M lawsuit, folks.
You got that $6.50.
It was $3.78.
How dare you?
Class action. That's what the DOD can do for you.
So we got $5.50 for the mask. How much per filter?
So I got to filter the packs. Pack of 2. Yeah, pack of 2. I got them for $180.
Yeah.
So it's $90 each.
How long do they last?
From breaking them, you're supposed to swap them
Are you Tony?
No, please fucking come in on certain
You're
things.
supposed to swap them per op.
Per what?
Yeah, per operation. When you break the seal on them,
Yeah.
If you use them and they're exposed to anything that you were expecting to be exposed to, you're supposed to swap them per op.
Yeah. So
that's military standard. This man's got a fucking family feed, dude. He can't be.
I'm saying he broke
popping filters
that filter.
Everything.
Then the expiration date.
Basically, I have it. I think it's usable like to safety. I think it's a couple hours on it.
Yeah.
You get a couple hours on them per filter or per
like,
can.
Yeah, of like direct.
Yeah, direct
action.
Yes. So you get a couple hours on it. The other reason why I got this particular one was for the concept of if I ever had to use it in the sense of while being on gun. So like kind of bullshit. Whole end of days kind of shit people talk about.
Just get some reps with it.
But the reason why I got this particular one, and I mentioned that, is obviously it has a drinking straw, which is pretty cool. But this particular one, the Avon ones, they have an option where you can put a speaker box on it.
Yep.
So you have the speaker box, so you have the actual communication. You can connect radios to it, so it has communication.
Have you looked at how much that 3M product is for the VoIP?
I have not, but I looked up the speaker box itself, and the speaker box is like $150. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up the speaker box just for the simple reason of like when I wear it, you can actually hear a clear voice.
Yeah, you can just put your mic in front of it.
Yeah, and you put exactly. Yeah. So pretty cool little setup that they have designed there. I thought that was a really cool one. Yeah. My buddy has the M50. Like most military guys are issued. Like I said, I just didn't want to spend the money on it because it was an extra $100.
The speaker stuff was always beyond me because even like firefighters are the only ones I know that actually can talk because it's internal. Mm-hmm. It's all internal. Dude, you should be River City if you have that on because you're not gonna be able to understand anything.
No, I mean
clog comms.
Well, I said if you're gonna be, if I'm gonna be talking at all to anyone,
take it off.
You obviously will. well, having the speaker box helps a lot. Have that speaker box. And it's mainly it's not even really talking over a radio. It's more of like if you and I are communicating, like you can hear what I'm saying, I can hear what you're saying, kind of thing.
Just do the old Verizon commercial. Just put our foreheads together and talk that way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
can you hear me now?
Yeah. So this one is a size medium. It has bungees on the rear that you can extend. I'm probably about 3/4 extended on this one right here. I can maybe snug it up a little bit when it's actually on, but this is about where the quote unquote comfortable spot is for me. And I haven't really, obviously I don't really personally see a bunch of like, I need to wear this all the time in training.
No.
But I have thought about taking it out every once in a while. I would like to be able to know what it is to actually run and gun with it.
It's miserable.
It's I don't see how it could be anything else. I really don't.
Some of the quals for like some like M4 qual and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You sight in for like your night vision and you use like your monocular PVS 14.
Sick.
Put that on is
absolute worst thing
especially when you do prone, you do the prone element of it. It's the worst thing. Like I said, I've had like full blown internal anxiety attacks.
When you saw me bring this back out.
Yeah. I hate that thing.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing in the world. And the people who like, for the folks that are watching that have ever done like their little Korea trip, like Marines and Air Force, like they're in mob gear 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
Full everything. And I bet you those guys are probably the calmest people when they get out of the military because they spend 3-4 hours, like especially like load masters and logistics people. Yeah. They're putting GBUs on planes and they're like in full gear with that mask on. I can't see shit in there. Can you? I don't think I could ever.
It's not, I mean, you definitely lose peripherals. It's
bad.
It reminds me a lot when I wear it. It reminds me a lot of like looking through nods.
You gotta,
your field of view is very limited and you have to like be very deliberate on where you're looking with it.
I think what's so cool about that mask is it's like set up to put on, don and doff it super easily.
Yeah.
But apparently because your mustache is so long, it hangs over instead of regulation. Apparently it doesn't work in the Air Force if you have a mustache. Apparently you have to shave your mustache.
I thought it was only the beard.
No, beard doesn't compromise the seal at all. It's just some stupid.
The beard doesn't compromise, but my mustache does.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck does that make sense?
That's the fucking AFI. If you have a shaving waiver, like if you're a Sikh or somebody like that, even they get shit for it. And they have a fucking waiver from the, I mean, I'm pretty sure Sikhs are religious exemptions. So that's from the Pentagon level. Yeah. And they're like, we're gonna pull your CBRN, card because you're not going to qualify on this because you have a beard. We don't want to risk you getting hurt. So I think it compromises it.
Huh, that's interesting.
Grow your beard back out and wear it. I bet you don't get any.
I probably wouldn't. I mean,
your seals are going to be fine.
Seals are fine. Seals are fine. But yeah, so like that's the whole stuff. The only thing I don't know, maybe this is something you guys can tell me. I haven't looked it up or I haven't tested it. I know there are two. So this particular one has 2 different ports, one on each side, basically, so I can put two filters on it. If I were to only put one filter on this,
that's what you should do.
Okay, so that is how it.
You put it on your
non-dominant side.
Non-dominant side,
right?
Because the seal is a one-way seal.
Okay.
Kind of like a toilet. It can only go one way, and when
like
there's no pressure, it closes itself.
Sure.
And also, you can also continually, if you only run one filter, you can continually test your seal by covering both holes and breathing in.
Sure.
If your mask sucks in, then you're not compromised. You're good to go. But on the military one, on the M model, you run both because they're so low profile.
Yeah, you have to.
But because you have to run both because it's such a small filter compared to that is like 3 times the size.
Yeah, this is way bigger than the other one. So like that's the only, I guess, quote unquote upside for being like the civilian version.
Yeah.
But it's once again carried on the right side or the left side of the face.
I'd be interested to see if the M model filters fit on that one.
They do not. Because I have the M model filters at the house.
Yeah.
Because when I first got this thing, I thought it was the same filter. Yeah. So a buddy of mine had an extra set of filters.
I would have never guessed.
And so he gave them to me. He's like, hey, take this. When you get it, just throw them on there. Pull it out of the box. Got the filters. When I check it out, I'm like, this is not the right filter. Like that. I think the difference between the military version as well is it's a quick connect. Like it has a thing like
it's one turn.
Yeah, it pops and then you turn it on. This one is a full on screw.
I think I have mine in my attic. If you really want it.
Fuck you. I mean,
remind me next time we're at the house.
How about you fucking just keep it yourself?
I'm not gonna need it. I'll be dead before. I'll be long gone before that gas gets dropped. I'll be dead.
Oh well.
You would have stolen all my ammo at gunpoint.
No, because no. Most likely what will happen is you'll either end up in a vicinity I'm at. I'm like, hey, dude, I need your ammo. because I'm a better shooter than you.
That's fine.
So do me a favor, give it to me so I don't have to kill you.
I say that at work. I go, "What are we shooting today, ma'am or sir?" And 9. I go, "All right. Well, I got about 30 rounds of 9, so I'm just gonna feed you." I'm like, "Okay, roger that." I'm not doing that. Here's my ammo. Shoot him.
So yeah. I mean, I think having a gas mask personally is. It's a little can be seen and is a little goofy and on the outskirts of things that are needed, but I think when Rubio gets in here and he has his little talk on
Chris,
when Chris gets in here and has a little talk on his thing,
who
he's probably got. So I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably got one for the whole family.
I wouldn't know. Just one.
The dog. He's got a dog one and everything.
Yeah, one for each family member. There you go.
Well, I don't have the money like he does. I don't got it like that. All right.
He got a house recently. He doesn't have
like. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna wave goodbye and blow kisses to my wife and kid. Like I'm really gonna miss you, but I'm gonna live on.
That's some Half-Life shit right there.
I'm gonna live on for us. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I want to make sure.
Dr. Freeman. Damn, bro. Aperture science.
No, but I do think I stand by a lot of the, like we talk about all the time. Like everyone should be allowed to own or should buy a plate carrier or this or that. Like I do think that these are part of that because we live in a world today where you never know what it may not just be like the simple fact of like nuclear alone, right? If I'm not in the initial blast radius and I'm trying to get out somewhere, like this could help.
Oh yeah.
So
nukes today are pretty tactical. They don't do the whole Nagasaki shit where it blows up the entire country. It's more of like
they're going
to 3/4 of the city.
They're getting a specific area, and then the rest is all radiation fucked up.
Yeah, and all the new plutonium's they got a half-life that's way less.
So that's kind of where that whole thing. So I do believe that these are good to use. They're something that people buy if they can afford it.
So in the whole, how much?
I think so for the whole for the mask and this, I'm just under $700 for it. Eventually, when I get the speaker mic for it, 'cause I just want it.
Some tint.
No really need for it, but
I do want it.
Do the tint for it. But the speaker mic's another $150. I've never looked into the tint, but I could probably just
buy tint also
buy a tinted lens.
Hides your identity as well.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
A big identity guy.
Big identity. Good.
Well, it's cool. It's a good deal.
So yeah, that's me on this one. Look into them. You can find them on. If you guys don't get the Avon, if you guys looking for something just that has the upside of protection for CBR protection. Mirror Safety makes a bunch of them. They have some good ones. There's about $250 to $300 for a mask. So if you guys are looking for masks, you have the Avons, you have the Mirror Safety. Those are the two that I'd recommend. Anything from you guys?
I don't know. Do you think it's necessary to own one, or is it more like you had the money to blow? You should spend.
I think that's where owning one.
That's where I sit.
Owning one. I think I would agree with that.
If you have the money for it and you're worried about it, then get it and get that one. Yeah. Don't get the Germany version. The ones that look like
the World War II versions.
Yeah, don't get that shit. There's a bunch of guys out there that are preppers that sell their shit. Yeah, they've had the same model in the military for how long now? 20 years.
10 years since I've been in.
Yeah, I think the Gulf Wars when they did those, it's worked. So
that's my recommendation.
You get one for free if you're in the police.
Yeah, test
law
it,
enforcement.
Test it. If you're not going to buy one of those models, test it. Don't.
How's he going to test it? He's going to get a fucking CS can and fucking pepper spray and spray himself.
No,
we're gonna
test
get
it. Make sure the
nuclear bomb and
Always.
What do you mean test it?
It's like anything else. Like just practice.
Have you ever been gassed?
I've been CS gassed.
CS gas.
Yeah. So
how's your exposure on that?
How? What do you mean? How was my exposure? Like how did I react to it?
Cops come raid your house or
no? We just had it was an accidental exposure. It was kind of the same way that you had yours, but it was with Aaron. It was with Aaron. He had a bunch of
40,
the 36 millimeter, 37 millimeter launchers, and he put one in there. He went to go launch it, and this particular one was a very short range version. And he popped it, and it from here to you, it fell
out the barrel.
Yeah. That's a certain round.
Yeah. That's what. But we didn't know which one it was. Yeah. So when he shot it, it did that, and It just came right back at us, and it was the worst feeling. Sat there for like 20 minutes, just like, fuck, I can't breathe. I can't, like, eyes were watering, snot's coming out.
Certain people have different exposure.
It was
to
shitty.
Jay's got a high exposure to it. You're not a fan of the CS shit.
Well, he
no,
has
CS
a
I could eat. The pepper spray is not.
Pepper spray. Pepper spray. I'm confusing.
Really, pepper spray is that much worse?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
pepper spray is the worst thing on the planet.
Shit.
Well, I mean, less lethal wise, yeah, it is the worst thing. I'll take gas. I'll take tase.
Yeah. Same.
Spray? No, sir.
Yeah. See, I mean, for when I rode the lightning, that was the worst thing I've ever felt as far as.
You thought so?
You know who hasn't rode the lightning?
Dude, I legitimately.
You're shitting me right
He hasn't
now.
rode the lightning.
Really?
Yeah, he turned it down.
I'll do it.
I wasn't in his academy class, but he told me he turned it down.
Dude,
I'll do it on video if we do
my,
it first.
My
I'll make that
abdomen
wager.
spasmed
Yeah.
for 6 hours of a drive.
What?
I did a medical trial in.
Yeah.
I know you did, but it's like a spasm.
I swear to God, my
had
shit
the-
was spasming. Like I
I
would
had
be
it
in the
in my-
car, just sitting there. All of a sudden, it would just like start hitting. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
What the-
my
It
ass,
was the worst.
my ass cheeks, man, were for like probably 20.
I don't want to hear about your weekend at Palm Springs. Just keep it professional.
That was Vegas.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah, my butt cheeks were spazzing out.
I couldn't. It literally for the entire ride home. It was the worst feeling. I was like, I couldn't imagine anything worse than that because
Stand
like,
by.
apparently.
Have you seen?
Yeah, I mean, well, he could take the he'll take the tase. You take the pepper spray.
I won't do pepper spray.
Look,
I'm
if-
afraid
if-
of pepper
You've
spray.
already done it though.
Hold on.
I know. I'm just afraid
he
of it.
will take if he'll ride the lightning, I'll take the pepper spray.
It's got to be the dart though. I don't want doing the gator clips.
Why?
Because it leaves.
Why would you do it? You've already done it.
I'm
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Chris.
I'm saying
if Chris does,
He's
it,
gonna say. I'm gonna. Let's
if
pretend
Chris,
he's here.
just tell him.
I'm
If
gonna
Chris
pretend he's
rides
here.
the lightning,
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's my wager. Well, Chris, I'll tell you what. You do it. I'll do it after you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, help
but
him
here's the
wager.
thing: if he does it, I'll take the pepper spray.
I don't think. I think we're going overboard. I think.
Why? I've never been hit. I'm not saying it's going to be amazing.
So bad.
Dude, your 72 hours is over.
72 hours. Really big exaggeration.
72.
Really,
Like,
maybe 12.
Like, do you like hot or cold showers? Get used to cold.
I don't really take showers.
Dude,
More of a bath.
He's a bath guy.
with a candle and a whiskey on the
Yeah,
rocks.
it's a good time. Dude. Actually, it's a nice Merlot. So get it right.
I don't want to take.
Oh, so I was just gonna, the reason why I brought that up was like, okay, well, you could test it being gas and spray, and then
Yeah.
you could do it again with your gas mask.
It's like
See if it actually. We'll see if it actually works.
Yeah.
Well-
Well, I mean, I would say I should probably try it first without it. So,
No, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
the
get the
first time.
experience.
Honestly,
is
bro,
get it with it on,
I can't in
and
good faith be like, yeah, let's spray ton it. Like, let's spray it in the air and have them walk through
What?
it. I don't want them to get sprayed,
Why?
dude, because that's fucked up. Dude.
Sam,
That's not
how's
fun
it
to
fucked
watch.
up?
It's not fun to watch.
It's what do you mean? It's not fun for anybody.
You two fucking deserve
That's what
each
I'm
other,
saying.
right? You know that?
Are you gonna spray him?
I'll spray
He
him.
wants to spray me.
All right, you have to hang out in his vicinity then.
Why would I?
Why would he do
What are you
that?
talking
Why would he
about?
put him in that situation? This man can't breathe when he walks out during
You
the
have to
spring, dude.
spray him and wrestle him. That's what you have to do.
As soon as
I'll still
spring
lose.
hits, as
I'll
soon
just
as
continue to spray.
That would be awesome.
as soon as springtime
That'd be
hits, this
miserable.
guy has to be inside, dude. What do you
Would
say?
you would you do that? That'd be funny ass video.
What?
It's not funny because then it would get on me, and
Yeah,
then
then
it'd just be
now
miserable.
he's having the fucking worst time
Oh,
ever.
that's not fun.
Two of us will come after you after being sprayed and get our ass kicked. That'd be a great. Like, go 100%. Like, try to subdue him. Do you think you'd lose even with spray on Tony?
I don't know. It depends
With
on how
with two people?
It
Yeah,
depends
I'd
on
lose.
how
One guy
he
would.
reacts to
One guy?
spray.
No.
He might not have a bad reaction. He might just be like, well,
I do.
It may be.
it might be okay.
Yes.
CS, nothing.
I'll tell you
I
what.
get the top.
Yes, suck.
My first time though, I had my eyes open. I was actively
See, I
blinking
did.
while
You
they
were
were
you're
spraying.
trying to get the
I went
full.
like-
I wanted the full effect, and I got
Yeah.
it.
I did this.
The second time, not so much, but I still got it. It was very miserable. It's equally.
Sprayed. I'm a baby about it. Like puking baby about it.
Really?
Yeah, I dry heave.
Yeah. Bad.
shit.
That's bad.
But CS gas.
But isn't it
topical.
kind of like it's a gel form, isn't it?
Depends on which one you get. There's an aerosol and there's a gel. I've done both.
I had a bear
gels-
spray. I had a bear spray in my truck for a long
Bear
time.
spray is actually easier.
Yeah. It's a handle.
No, it's like less, I guess.
Yeah, it's less. It has a different. Doesn't have the. I think they have a scope.
I got it because it was 25. It was 25 foot like
Spray,
throw.
yeah.
That's why I got it. I was like, oh yeah,
Oh.
because I kept it in the truck, so in case any like it was during all the like the craziness down in LA. I was like, if I ever need to, I'll just take it out. Just
Well, just remember, don't climb. If a bear's chasing you, do anything but climb a tree. They climb a tree 5 times faster than they do run on the ground. That's a fact.
all right. First of all, I'll shoot 'em.
You could, and then the fish and game warden's going to do the only thing they know how to do. And
I'll shoot them too.
Well, 4 plates.
hey, you'll win. Hey, shout out to Chris Dorner.
Yeah,
No.
he's turned dog.
Ouch.
Dude, he fought in 4
All right, so move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, the CS
right,
CS
so-
gas should be easy. You gotta clean it if we do it, so because it doesn't linger.
Oh yeah.
You gotta dunk it.
Yeah, I mean,
isopropyl.
it'll get a full cleaning.
Well, hopefully we can get Chris to agree to the taser because he had to be sprayed. So I know he's been sprayed.
He
but-
really get the taser.
Yeah,
I
you can
skipped
skip
it.
that.
Yeah, you can. It's voluntary.
No shit. Just like, hey, you can hit someone all you want with this, but don't you have to feel it though?
Yeah. I just think the
Air Force, you have to certify on everything, and if it's less lethal,
even the baton.
yep, you have to take.
Do you get hit with the baton?
No, they don't hit you with
So
a
he
baton.
didn't even
your
like
baton
sit-
your baton elements mixed in with the spray.
So you
get sprayed and then
you
you
didn't even
go-
get like a dry stun either.
No. It's all volunteer. All volunteer.
Did you do the dry stun?
No, I had the alligator clips. One on the shoulder here, and then one on my right calf. So just
they give you the full
ride,
circuit.
dude.
full ride. Yeah.
Yeah,
Full ride.
yeah.
Oh well, while I was singing the Air Force song, it was great.
How far did you get? Did you get anything out?
Yeah, I mean, they let me sing probably like half of it, and then
Off
during
we go, and then what?
I think it was like right when we.
So mine was the what is Michael Scott say? What does Steve Carell say in 40-Year-Old Virgin? Who's he yelling when he's coming? Whose name is he saying?
Kelly Clarkson?
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
$500 bet on mine to say Kelly Clarkson, whoever gets it, and I didn't even. I'm like all confident. I kept going Kelly Clarkson, like getting ready. He's like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, all right." And then as soon as he hit me, I got nothing. I felt like I touched a car battery.
It's a terrible feeling.
Nothing.
It's a terrible.
I couldn't even think, like, let alone say Kelly.
I fucking
speak.
hated it so much.
But everyone was like, "Dude, it's easy, dude." There's like been like 10 dudes.
yeah, see, I didn't get the
do it.
clips. I had the prongs. Like I was stuck with.
Bro. First of all, I will stop doing what I'm doing if a taser comes out. I will completely submit to your bidding.
Justin's fucked around a couple times, taking out where at the range.
can't-
And, like,
I get
and
so-
hit it.
I
And
hate-
I'm like, stop,
Dude,
I'm
I hate-
like, this to me, like, it's not a joke to me.
I
Like,
hate electricity.
fucking
Like
hate it so much.
full transparency. Like the other day, we were fucking around with
I
his
think
shot collar and his dog.
Remember kids electricity kills and they get that patch with electricity with a kid.
Dude, like I have such a fear of electricity.
It's
We're fucking with
sucks.
we're fucking with Ace's shot collar. He has it on like a negative setting. It's not even. It feels like a rumble, and I wouldn't go near him. I was like, put the fucking shot collar down. I'm not touching it. He's like, dude, just fucking, it's fine. And he's doing it to himself. I'm like, I'm not doing
It was
it.
like a 2.
It was less than that, dude. It was like on nothing. And I was like, I'm not doing it. I can't stand the way that feels. I fucking hate
I
it.
gotta send you this video of this guy who literally put on like 4 of these collars, puts like 1 on each arm, 1 on each leg, 2 on his neck,
God.
and then he's like, and they're connected to an electric fence,
Yeah.
or like not the electric fence, the like the invisible fences. Like if
Yeah.
you cross the barrier, it beeps for 3
Yeah,
seconds.
you
whatever.
bury the 2 nodes.
And then he goes over. So then he walks over and you just hear all of them like beeping, beep, 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 beep. And all of a sudden he goes, ah! And just like falls over. And
Bro.
He's trying to crawl back because he has him up all the way and he can't get back over. And he ends up like slowly rolling over. He was out of the area for an easy 10 seconds.
That's insane.
And he had 6 of these
think-
things on him.
I don't know if that's for human consumption.
It's not.
While we're on that sidebar, the shot show. Did you see that glove that you sent me?
Yeah.
Saw that? Did you guys test that at all?
No.
That
Oh, we tested
the way I don't know. Maybe you guys
Fuck no.
the way those guys crippled in that video.
Yeah.
Shook their hand. Gave like I didn't want to leave my room.
People dropped.
I didn't want to leave the room. Like, there
How
was
much would it take for you to do that?
nothing.
Glove.
I'll quit.
You do it for free?
I'll quit standby before I do that.
You do it for free?
No, I will not do it.
You just said you would get tased with Chris.
That's different. I'll do
How's
the
that
taser
different?
because I've been there before. I've done it twice.
It's the
So
same
I've been
thing.
there, so I know
It's
what I'm
the same
expecting.
thing.
It's not.
It's just electricity.
The taser doesn't make you fucking drop to your knees. It makes
Says
you,
who? I dropped. It
Yes, it
dropped.
does.
me.
What are you
it makes you completely immobile and down to the ground. Those guys still had full control. They were like, it's easier to drop a knee to this grown man than continue the pain that is happening from my hand. Taser's like, there's nothing you can do. Like
There's nothing you can do. It's electricity is electricity.
that looked like it was 50 times worse than being shot.
It probably is. Those people have probably never been hit before.
Dude, I don't know. It looks so much more severe than like an X25 or something. It just did.
It's 26.
26, whatever model they're on. I can't do the glove. I just can't do.
You've never done it.
I know I can't do electricity at all. I'll get tased because I've been there. I know what to expect. It's fine. Seven long seconds that last 11, but I'll do it.
What?
It's like more like
It's
11.
5 second.
Yeah,
it's
it
a
was
5
5.
second ride.
It feels like 11.
It's a 5 second ride.
It feels like 20 minutes.
You're very inconsistent with the story. Now I'm kind of
know-
confused that I don't think you actually.
I don't think you ever rode the lightning, dude.
What do you mean?
It's a 5 second ride.
I know it's a 5-second ride. I was making the point
the X26, it's a 5-second every single time.
It's X25. It's 7 to 11.
Oh my god!
This guy's making all kinds of shit.
It feels like 20 minutes.
The civilian version does 5 seconds.
There's a
then 10
civilian
seconds.
version of
It goes 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and 15 seconds on every time you press it. So it'll bump it up because it's designed to get away, and then it has the serial number in there. So they basically
the confetti.
They trace it back because that way you register it.
Well, when you shoot a taser, it fucking fires confetti with the serial number off. Like litters it everywhere in the street, so you could pick it up for an investigation. Be like, okay, who had serial number X?
Yeah, but you have to register. The civilians have to register their taser. It's called the C4 made by Taser Inc.
I don't trust anybody carrying a taser. I trust someone with a handgun before that. At least I'll die if you shoot me. That thing, you could torture me with a fucking taser.
You think I'll kill you if I shoot you? I'll shoot you in the shoulder, dude.
Buddy, you are a sniper with a 2.5-inch barrel. Okay, I'm good. You can shoot me. I don't want to get tased by you. You make somebody do anything
in the face.
Alongside, so hopefully we talk Chris into getting tased.
We'll do it.
See if you could do it. I don't know if I could talk him into it, but maybe you've got better luck.
Juice.
Yeah, he listens to you.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Gas masks.
Buy one.
Buy one if you can afford it. Has a lot of good upsides to it. The only downside is it costs money, and that's the way I look at it.
What's your life worth?
It's a good investment if weird times. Like I said, for smoke inhalation, it can help. It can help for all sorts of different agents that are out there. Gas agents, nerve
Agents?
I thought you say Asian. I was saying nerve agent.
A lot of different Asians.
A lot of Asians.
A lot of Asians. The Philippines, Filipino Asians.
Listen, if you live in Wuhan and you don't have this, buy one. Okay.
Not Asians, agents.
Well, most nerve agents come
Chemical
from
agents,
Asia.
biological
agents.
Radiation.
All the different kind of agents.
Well,
yes.
Guys, listen.
Radiological.
If you can get it, get it. If you can afford it, buy it.
Who are you looking at?
If you want to,
He's reading his notes.
If you want to sit at the in-laws dinner
He's like The
table
Rock.
and not listen, have them listen to anything you're saying, wear it. Gas mask, folks. Critical. So, thanks for joining us at Standby. I'm Phil. You got Jay. You got Tony. We got a gas mask.
We miss Chris.
We miss you.
R.I.P. Neil.
All right, cool.
Later.